Hello, my name is Paul Stein, and I have chosen to interview Lieutenant John LaPiccolo of the Brentwood Fire and Rescue Department for my Communications 430 project. Lieutenant John LaPiccolo has been with the organization for approximately 25 years, and I have had the fortunate opportunity to work for him and under him for a period of approximately 2 years. During this time, I've had the opportunity to hear stories about his career and also his upbringing, but I really wanted to dive into exactly what made him the person he is today and hopefully gather some information that will enlighten me into learning more about him and see if there's anything that I can apply to my own leadership career. Lieutenant Piccolo started off his leadership uh, pursuit when he joined the United States Navy after high school. He served in Operation Desert Storm. Thereafter, he pursued law enforcement and then eventually the fire service. Pick, who we'll refer to from now on is how we commonly refer to him, stated that during his time in the Navy, he was really attracted to the fact that he was around like-minded people, people who were disciplined, people who had set very high standards and who were very committed and compassionate about what they did, which is very indicative of those men and women who served our armed forces. So very young in his life and very young in his pursuit of leadership abilities, he was surrounded by this type of environment, which he has carried over into every aspect of his life and continues still to this day. He states that he gives 110% in whatever he does and to never quit. This is, in fact, what he would tell himself as a young John LaPiccolo, and also information and advice that he's given to his children and to younger members of our organization. Some of the people that Lieutenant LaPiccolo looks up to is Admiral McRaven of the United States Navy. You may be familiar with some of his YouTube videos or books. He's a gentleman that speaks about making your bed the first thing you do when you wake up, because that is an accomplishable goal, and hopefully they'll set the tone for the remaining of the day. And then from there on, you can build upon what you have created and hopefully expound beyond that. As I stated, Pick is much of a charismatic leader, and the text, according to Hackman and Johnson, refer to that as someone who's more so reserved for political types or CEO or the Bransons of kind of the world. However, within our little community here in Tennessee or Middle Tennessee, his charismatic leadership is very, very well known. Most of the time when we go somewhere, whether it be out in public within our own city or within the county or even places that he's visited on vacation, or firemen go and conduct training outside agencies, they want to know if you know Pick, and they associate the city of Brentwood with Pick, and there's never a negative thing that's said about his type of leadership style or the type of person that he is. So his charismatic communication approach is very well known. He has a very high expectation, and his impressions of what he feels make not only a good firefighter but also a good person are very well communicated by him. He's very influential within the organization. He takes a very personal interest in new members as well as veteran members. He comes in on his time off very frequently to check in and see if there's anything that he can do to help, and is very committed to the organization and its success. So much, in fact, that he sought out advice from me, which is something that can be somewhat rare due to some pride. I came from a larger organization, City of Los Angeles, and to have a member such as Lieutenant Piccolo ask me for my advice or my input can be somewhat a humbling experience, because many times people who have been involved with the organization for that long don't really want to hear about anything from a new person, or they're very resistant to change. And so hearing and being able to share my experiences with him was a humbling experience. Some of the words that he constantly uses within our organization are pride, commitment, compassion, and use that whatever you do, whether that's cleaning the stations, cleaning the apparatus, training, pursuing your educational goals, is to be committed 110%. He has laid the foundation for our organization and is truly a fixture within the department. And we hope and I'll strive to keep his level of enthusiasm even after he's gone. And hopefully, we can instill many of his qualities into the future of our organization as well as our new members. I hope that all of your projects are going very well. I look forward to watching all of your videos and commenting and learning a little bit more about you and who you chose as your leader examples. Best of luck. Take care.